FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. On your Friday morning, day after Thanksgiving, and our Teddy Bear Fun Drive time is 11 minutes after 9 o'clock. In the studio with us this morning, a couple of folks we met back in June, Debi Fenk and George Cummings with us this morning. The Cummings Family Foundation is the name of the founding organization for what has really turned into an exciting program here in Indiana County and, well, maybe beyond the borders of Indiana County as well. We talked with them about Dolly Parton's Imagination Library when they visited back in June, and our conversation with them today is brought to you by Marcus & Mack. Voted Best Personal Injury Law Firm in the Best of Indiana County contest, Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. George, Debbie, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you both with us here today. Debbie, I know that you were here in June, and you were able to talk to folks about the Imagination Library.
Yes.
And you've had a really big summer, haven't you?
We have. June we had started taking registrations in April. Mm-hmm. June was the first month that books went out from the Imagination Library. And since that time, since we were in the last time, we now have 361 children enrolled in the program.
Wow.
Which is really exciting. When we began the program in Indiana, and you have to keep in mind, this isn't even the whole county. Right now, we're only serving the 15701 zip code area. Uh-huh. So all of those children are in this area. We hope to expand eventually, but we have to do that as funding allows for us to.
Sure.
And the other exciting number for us, in addition to having 361, I refer to them as our kids. Mm-hmm. Every time we get a new registration, I'm like, we have a new kid. So I get really excited about that. But in addition to having the 361 kids registered, what that calculates to is we have put into circulation in the immediate area 1,766 books.
Wow.
So in my mind, what that means, it's great. These kids get these books in their mailbox every month. And, I've had parents tell me they're so excited when they come. But in addition to that, these books are going to stay here. Yeah. When these children outgrow that particular book, whether it's donated to the library or it's handed down to another kid or given to a school to put into a school library, these books are going to stay here,
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
And George, that brings us to the Give the Gift of Reading campaign.
That's correct, yes.
So tell me about that.
Well, we'd like to even go into different zip codes, but, this zip code here alone is, if we reach their estimated potential, it's pushing 18,000, 19,000 a year.
Yeah.
Just 15701.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can just say, give the gift of reading, what makes it's Black Friday. Everybody's out there today looking for a good deal, and, they're looking for those sales. I can tell you right now, you are not going to find a better deal than giving the gift of reading to a child. Yeah. A $30 donation to the Cummings Family Foundation would provide a child with a book every month throughout the entire year of 2024.
Yeah.
So, for $30, that's the book, that's shipping, that's, and that's where the Imagination Library, we fund the program in the area, but Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, they provide the administrative support, they select the books, they package the books, they ship the books. For $30 for all of that for a year, it really is a deal that can't be beat. And just the fact of what you're providing to the children, and not even to the children. When you look at reading, that is something that the family does together. It's quality time that parents and caregivers get to spend with the kids. So really it's priceless. And
the kids like to see a piece of mail with their name on it. They're always checking their mailbox. I get mail today. They've got their name on it.
Yeah, and they look forward to that book coming every month. Yeah. They want to know what's coming next.
Right, it has their name on it, and they own that book. That's their book. And I actually had one thing I think of in particular. I had a parent call me and she was moving out of our zip code area. And she wanted to let me know that, we needed to update her address. And it was heartbreaking to have to tell her, like, well, I'm really sorry, but we don't service that area yet. So unfortunately, we won't be able to continue your child in the program. She cried. I mean, I felt like so bad because, and the problem is, it's $30 a year. Like, could we afford a child outside the area for $30 to like help a parent not be that upset? We could, but when Joey in Homer City is receiving a book and Sarah isn't, how you can't justify that. You know what I mean? So you really have to keep it to the areas that you can cover.
Yeah, and the Dolly Parton folks would have that sort of, that's, this is the area that we serve here. So to add in another zip code, and we might think that's just a little thing, but it's not. It's a big thing from them administratively. So Give the Gift of Reading campaign is underway. How do people get involved? What should they do?
They can either go to www.imaginationlibrary.com, and there's a button there to make a donation. When they do that, you have an option to assign it to a particular area. So you would want to enter the 15701 zip code, or I believe you can even search Cummings Family Foundation to make sure that the funds get directed to this area. Or you can go to our Facebook page. If you just search for Cummings Family Foundation and our address is there, you can message us and, send pay by check. So, you can do check or credit card or, whatever is most convenient.
Either way, just as long as we raise the funds to help to keep the program strong and doing what it's intended to do, because the gift of reading is that's a lifetime gift.
No, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've even had some businesses, we said at $500, your name will go on the mailing label. These books were provided by such and such company. We've had a number of those. Not a lot, but that we put their names on.
Nice. So if somebody has a company and they make a $500 gift, their name actually goes on the label going
saying
to the families.
Funding provided by such and such business.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's a beautiful
And we've
thing.
also received, I will say the United Way provided us with a grant that has helped fund the program, and that was extremely appreciated. And, so it really is, for it to work in the community, it has to be a community effort. We can provide the funding, but there has to be a means to get the funding. And, we take care of the administrative side of things. So, it's a community project, and the more community involvement that we have, the more successful it'll be. And like I said, our big thing, I would love nothing more than to get it throughout the entire county. That's our long-term goal, and that's what we would really love to do. I feel kind of selfish keeping it here, because there's a lot of other kids out there that would enjoy it. So.
Sure, absolutely. But you go within the limitations that you have.
Right. Start somewhere.
And exactly, that's a good way to put it, George. You start somewhere, and this is a good place to start. With the establishment of the Cummings Family Foundation, number one, and then this particular mission of the Cummings Family Foundation.
This is the only mission of the foundation. Is this right now.
Right.
Yeah, so we make it work that way, and folks can get involved in this, and kids all over the 15701 zip code have an opportunity to get really a wonderful gift that, as you said, Debbie, this is a year-long gift. $30 gets you 12 books in your mailbox, a new book coming every month.
Yep. Yeah. And they are, I will say, all the books, like I said, they are selected by the Imagination Library. They have, I think it's called a blue ribbon committee that selects all the books. They're age appropriate. So, if you have 3 children in your family, they're not all getting the same book. They're each getting a book that is specifically geared towards them.
Yeah. Which you understand when you fill out the form for the Imagination Library.
Right. Well, and that's the other thing. We're here talking about the gift of giving the gift of reading. But I will also say, if there are kids out there that aren't registered yet, they can, just like you can donate at imaginationlibrary.com, you can also register your child there.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And I'll also say, if you're listening to this and you're not in the 15701 zip code area, if you go there and you put your zip code in and, we're not yet where you are, it will put your name in the database. And if we expand to that area, you would receive notification.
Automatically.
All right. So there you go. The Cummings Family Foundation and the Dolly Parton Imagination Library getting together. Give the gift of reading. The campaign is underway. We wish you the best on it and hope that a lot of folks will respond and make that $30 gift or whatever size gift they would like to do. Companies want to give. They can do that as well. And we'll get books into the mailboxes of families all across Indiana County. Well, all across the 15701. Oh, yeah, it's tax deductible, too.
Yep.
Yeah. Very good.
Well, thank you for having us.
I'm glad that both of you came to visit with us today. I appreciate it very much.
Us.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. 22 minutes after 9 o'clock, and it is a Friday morning. Friday, the 24th day of November. It is Black Friday. Tomorrow's Small Business Saturday. All of those things going on. We've got our financial cycle going here this morning. Money Matters with Aaron Rayall this morning, and Hillary is here this morning. She's got Saving You Money.
It's Black Friday, and you can expect most major retailers to be open today. While some Black Friday sales started online weeks ago, the holiday shopping season doesn't really begin until the stores open the day after Thanksgiving. Some stores did open early for the occasion, including Walmart, which opened at 5 a.m., and Target, which opened at 6 a.m. The price of a Thanksgiving turkey was down, but the good news may stop there. The American Farm Bureau reports that the average cost of a traditional holiday turkey this year was down more than 5% compared to last year. But the ingredients for the side dishes, like pumpkin pie mix, drove up the overall cost of a Thanksgiving meal this year. A basket survey by the New York Farm Bureau showed a 6% overall increase over last year. That's 25% higher compared to 2019, prior to the pandemic. A Florida retailing expert says shopping will be up and some prices will be down, at least a little bit, during the holiday shopping season.
Prices have fallen a lot on TVs and printers. So if you actually look at a circular on that or you look online, the prices are going way down.
University of South Florida marketing professor Carol Osborne says shoppers are heading back to brick-and-mortar stores to check on merchandise, even though they may finish the purchase online. Deloitte is forecasting a 3% increase in retail sales. Audiences didn't turn up at the box office this Thanksgiving. Disney's new movie Wish brought in just over $8 million. It's expected to make about $37 million over the holiday weekend, not much compared to its $200 million budget. Ridley Scott's historical drama Napoleon didn't do too hot either. The film stars Joaquin Phoenix and also cost about $200 million to make, but so far has earned around $7 million. And the New York Stock Exchange, the tech-heavy NASDAQ, and the U.S. bond markets were all closed for the Thanksgiving holiday. This after a higher close Wednesday for the Dow Jones Industrial Average, NASDAQ, and S&P. The NYSE and the NASDAQ are open on regular schedule today, Black Friday, but will close at 1 p.m. Eastern. Bond markets wrap things up at 2 p.m. Consumer and Business News, Mark Mayfield, NBC News Radio.
This is House Call for Health. It's the day after Thanksgiving, which probably means leftovers from the big turkey dinner. As foodsafety.gov writes, leftovers, the gift that keeps giving. But you want to make sure you follow steps to ensure food safety. Remember the 2-hour rule. Perishable items should be refrigerated within 2 hours of coming out of the oven or refrigerator. After 2 hours, food can enter the danger zone, where bacteria can multiply quickly and make the food unsafe. Use small and shallow containers. They help cool the food more quickly than in large containers. Freeze or consume within 4 days. Generally, the Monday after Thanksgiving should be the last day to eat those leftovers. Microwave food safely. Cover and rotate the food. Some microwaves have cold spots, so be sure to check the internal temperature of food in several places with a thermometer. For more health news, go to foxnewshealth.com. House Call for Health. I'm Lisa Brady, Fox News.
All right, Lisa, that was labeled as Saving You Money with Hillary Barsky. So, yeah, Fox, they were late getting here today, and they were kind of iffy on their segments. But, okay, it's Indiana in the morning. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. CBS Sports brought to you by S&T Bank, People Forward Banking.
Hi, I'm Garrett Grieg, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank. At S&T, we know there is no place like home for the holidays. Let us help you get into the home of your dreams this holiday season. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about our mortgage options. You can also visit us at stbank.com or by calling 800-325-2265. Wishing you a joyful holiday season and a prosperous new year. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Boomer Esiason with the CBS Sports Minute. Baseball's trendiest pitch now is the sweeper. Over the past 3 years, the number of sweepers has doubled. Sweepers are sliders with a great deal of horizontal movement towards the pitcher's glove side, sometimes more than 12 inches. It's particularly lethal against same-side hitters, and you can probably guess who throws one of the filthiest sweepers out there. That would be Shohei Ohtani. I'm Boomer Esiason.
Get the home field advantage every time with Fairfield by Marriott, official hotel partner of the NCAA. Whether you're a student athlete working toward your championship dreams or your team's biggest fan, Fairfield by Marriott has everything you need to get ready for game day. From comfortable guest rooms to complimentary hot breakfast. Fairfield is part of the Marriott Bonvoy portfolio of hotels and official hotel partner of the NCAA. Visit fairfield.marriott.com to book your next game day stay.
Black Friday is now a game day. The Dolphins take on the Jets in the first ever Black Friday NFL game. Stream for free only on Prime. Black Friday football. Dolphins versus Jets. Coverage begins today at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Only on Prime. Restrictions apply. See Amazon.com/watch Black Friday football.
It's fall. Old Man Winter's right around the corner. That means time to get your tires and vehicle checked at Lias Tire and Auto Service. And now through November 30th, you can get up to a $100 reward card for the purchase of 4 qualifying Cooper tires. Get your new Cooper tires mounted and balanced at Lias Tire and Auto Service before November 30th and get up to a $100 reward card on new Cooper tires. An employee-owned Lias Tire and Auto Service.
Come to Lias Tire.
Rev up your engines. Delaney Automotive Group in Indiana and Greensburg is rolling out the hottest Black Friday deals. Opening Black Friday at 7 a.m. Jaw-dropping discounts, unbeatable trade-ins that will have you cruising into the holidays. Buy or lease any vehicle. Receive a gift card valued at $500 up to $2,500. Black Friday only. Back this year. Sell them your vehicle and receive a gift card valued at $500 up to $2,500. Don't let these Black Friday deals pass you by. Delaney Automotive Group and DelaneyAuto.com.
Santa's Cash Drop Doubler lottery tickets could be in your stocking simply by listening to the Oldies Attic from 9 to noon every Saturday morning. Win with Santa.